Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day, and I'm Johan Malan. Today, Monday 26 February 2024. My trade setup directions for today will be long on New Zealand, Euro and the Australian dollar, and short on the Yen, the Swiss and the CAD. But before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk, and never ever trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. On the dollar index, after the big nice support, we had a small Friday. Market wants to get direction. It's still more bullish than bearish on the longer term side, the medium term side. We tested the market structure, the moving averages. I got the feeling it wants to retest on Friday. It didn't hold well. Trying again today. If I look at the dollar here on my short-term indicator, it was in the red zone on a stage on Friday, now pushing into the neutral zone, showing slight increase in strength. So as long as the long terms are here, I would stay bullish. This one is neutral, so I can't use this at all. So for now, dollar index in general, I'll be dollar bullish for today. Gold, after the push, after the little bit of weakness coming in on Friday, there was that the moment when the dollar was in the red zone there. It did push up heavily gold, and this forecast actually a weaker dollar. So that's why things are a little bit counterproductive at this stage. If we look at the dollar index on its own, it looks definitely more bullish than bearish. If I look at that seems more neutral. But if I look at gold, that's busy putting pressure on the dollar. So now it's a question. You can see how it's been pushing that line, breaking up again, fading again. 4 hours turning bullish, meaning a weaker dollar could come. So I'm very worried taking a stance, taking a direction at this stage. By tomorrow, we should be having more clear. I was hoping by Friday night we get something, but okay, now it's Monday. US markets only open this afternoon after the weekend, so most likely tomorrow morning we will get more clearance on the dollar. If the dollar stays neutral, well, that means they're waiting for the news this week. We've got quite a lot of news events this week, and not today, not on Monday, but the rest of the week there's dollar news every afternoon. That could give us a decent direction. So for now, I have to stay bearish here on the daily charts. Although the candles, we had 3 rejection of the highs, but now pushing. So I have to stay bearish, but very, very, very cautious bearish. I can't do anything bearish. I won't take trades to the short side. I'm just slightly more bearish than bullish, although this Friday candle, very difficult, very difficult. So, in the scenarios, we step aside and we sit. Any good trader knows when to step aside and sit on its hands. Simple as that. Then looking at the currencies, the euro yen, after stunning trades we had last week hitting all the targets, we're starting to see the retest again at the 50% of this last directional swing. The retest, I am interested in this. I needed to either retest again. You can see euro really gaining against the yen, and then also a bit of a consolidation starting to come in here. So we could connect these lines and say, right, that's a wedge, falling wedge, which is bullish. I'm not after the name, I'm after the structure. So if I can find some form of a breakout above that level, a break, then a retest and a nice counter reversal, this could be a very, very nice setup. If you look at the euro yen, I should have actually moved this one, I think, to my favorite one for today. So let's call it my second favorite one then for today. But this is definitely something I'll be watching on the retest and then on the break and the retest. There's 2 different options here for me to get into this trade potentially. And on the US yen, I got a few entries here. Very nice triangle pattern, the break, and now there's a potential of a retest again. We had the break there, the retest. We did take some trades here. We did trail the stop loss from down there to there to there. Now missed the stop loss just by a couple of pips, and almost no risk left, but still the risk is there. I have trailed my stop loss to that low of that candle, minus 10 to 15 pips, depends on how you personally trade. If I look at the US, the dollar is in the neutral stage, but I want to be short yen. But this is the worrisome part for me also on the dollar, because I can see even at a very weak yen, the dollar battles. So So I start to get the feeling the dollar wants to lose speed. But okay, it's Monday. US market's not open, so let's see. But if it's going to trigger my stop loss, I'll then look at the retest. We got this nice triangle, the break. This could be another retest here. It's still at the 50 to 61% levels, so I'm 100% comfortable with this area here. I'll see. I'm just going to focus first on my initial trade. But you can clearly see here where the market made a new high there. And that gets me an opportunity to trail the stop loss to that intermediate low there, minus roughly 10 to 15 pips. It's your choice. Then the US Swiss. Got the pattern. Dollar, still stronger than the Swiss. Getting a little bit cautious, but I don't want to take it off because we saw the break on a Friday. Didn't push through, but if it retests here now, if it can come back down here and bounces off strongly there, I will still consider with a tight stop loss something here, but providing that the dollar stays much stronger than the Swiss. This is still fine. They are in two different colors, but I would like to see a stronger dollar maybe in that position to make me comfortable. But I don't want to remove it from my watch list because something potentially can happen here later today. The CAD Swiss. It's that one that I'm stuck with now for a week and a half. And CAD still slightly stronger than the Swiss. I won't do anything new. And I spotted this morning, I spotted a little bit of a consolidation, a larger time consolidation. I say, all right, you know what? We have got a strong run. Now in a consolidation. Unfortunately, I hate getting caught in a consolidation period. That is not nice. We have got a stop loss just below this low here, 10 pips below that. And that got missed and missed and missed. So I'm still holding on tight. We've got this 1, 2, 3, 4 tests. So this could still break out. I don't think I'll take another trade there unless the CAD and the Swiss, the CAD can fly up the page here and the Swiss stays weak. Until then, I'll just sit tight with this original trade from a week and a half ago. I hate it when this happens, but from time to time this happens, and this is the time which is very important for you to just follow the strategy rules. So for me, it's now a question of waiting for new highs, and then I will be able to trail my stop loss. On the pound yen, pound still neutral, but yen is the weak one. This is one I want to be short in, so buying long or going long here will give me a short on the yen and a long on the pound. And a retracement back to this 50 to 61% level. You can see this last directional swing here. Almost at 61% level, we got this support. That's also a resistance level there. So I'm keen at this area here to look for some nice candle reversals for some long setups. In the Euro Swiss. We got the Euro Swiss. There was some 1 hour trades there. Those hit targets, no problem with that. Even if you're still trailing it, it's nothing wrong with that. Also a little bit sideways and a bit scary, but it keeps pushing because the euro is definitely gaining, and I don't want to give this position away cheaply. I haven't worked on a target there I see yet, but the breakout there will then get me to trail the stop loss to this low, which will not make a big difference because yet again, look here, we got a new high there. So that gave me the chance on that low, minus 10 pips or so, to trail my stop loss. So we basically at entry. This was the entry levels here. Okay, that was the entry levels there. So let's see. If we can get a break there, we can use this low. That'll give us a couple of pips on a new one there. But all right. So moving forward with this, Euro Swiss there, still very good. If it comes back to this area here, it will hit any form of trailing stop loss, and then nothing wrong with looking for more entries here right at the 61% level. So yeah, let's see. The 4 hour trade then, so that's the 1 hour trade. So the 4 hour trade here, we had the bounce up there, and now it starts to go. All right, so the 4 hour trade, you would, exactly as I've explained now on the 1 hours, you will have the 4 hour trailing stop loss. If that makes a new high, trail your 4 hours, all 1 hours, 4 hours, everything must be then on this low here of last night. And the New Zealand Swiss, nice big swing. New Zealand, all the sparkles. Swiss, second worst of them all. So if I'm lucky enough that I'm going to get a retracement back to this area here, this Fibonacci level, you can see the resistance and then the support in that shadow. Very nice 61% FIB level I'll be watching. Nothing wrong bringing in this one. I actually missed this, I see now. There's a 50% support level also. So I think that's the area also to look for some long. So I'm going to have 2 levels here to watch. In the New Zealand US, almost at the level I'm interested in. This last directional swing here on the Fibonacci's. Back to 61% level. Resistance there, almost resistance, but support. This was the latest one. Didn't hit it yet. I needed to hit there and then a strong candle reversal. New Zealand, all the sparkle. Dollar quite neutral, but New Zealand are very, very persisting, and I'm happy with that. We can also bring in this. So if we miss that if we miss this area, you can see here the little bit of a consolidation busy happening here. There's a little bit of a consolidation happening here. You can, that's why I don't trade patterns, guys. You can see here, that could be a triangle, and then you draw it like that, then it's a flag, and so on and so on. So I just look for certain characters or characteristics in a pair, and then I find a consolidation, and then I sometimes just call it a pattern. But for me, that breakout, if you miss it here, we'll do the breakout and the retest and keep going with that. Aussie CAD. This triangle, this flag pattern I've showed last week, nice consolidation, missed the support level, still on my charts. If you can see here, Aussie weakening a little bit. The Aussie is suddenly taking a bit of beating because that was up in 2nd and 3rd place Friday and this morning. It's taking a little bit of a beating here. But still, Aussie CAD, I'll see on a retest and a very nice strong bounce here. That would be the break, the retest, and then the reversal. Other than that, the support level, and then I'll get interested. Aussie Swiss. Now, Aussie still up there, Swiss down there. I want to be short Swiss. And yeah, Aussie is still preferable to be long. I said in the beginning of the video I want to be long Aussie, and I didn't mention the pound, but you can see how they are flipping around. But Aussie dropping at a big speed now. So being long pound, it's also good. Nothing wrong with that. But it's enough other currencies that could get us into a pound trade in any case. But at this stage here, the retracement here, I'm very interested. And the Aussie US. The Aussie US, it's busy consolidating also. So a retest here, this Fibonacci swing of this last area here. A retest there, a strong bounce, or a break and a retest and a counter reversal. That'll be good for the Aussie US, but I'm going to need the Aussie to prove itself. The Aussie in the last hour or two has dropped from 2nd to there. But this could just be because the market closed in the Australian markets last night. So it could start to push up again later today. So I'll keep an eye on that Aussie strength there. If it looks like this, by the time I get an entry, I'll be worried. But if it breaks out there, that should push up. I can't see why not. But if on the retest, I'll be cautious at this stage because that means there could be more Aussie weakness coming in. So just be nimble, especially for a Monday. And the Aussie Yen, also Aussie up there, Yen down there, still good. Although pressure on the Aussie, the Yen is so much weaker. So if it tests this level, this last directional swings here, Fibonacci 61% level, right at this area here. If I can get a test and a counter reversal there, and my relative strength is still intact, I'll then go with it. My favorite trade idea for today then, guys, is a long on the New Zealand Yen. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. If you look at the New Zealand Yen, New Zealand top spot, all the sparkle. I just hope the Aussie doesn't pull the New Zealand down too much. But I need a little bit of New Zealand weakness coming in to retest. You can see here, support or resistance becoming support. Right at the 50% swing of this last directional swing here. You see New Zealand up there, Yen down there. Definitely all the sparkle, none of the sparkle, and I want to pair those two desperately together. I've been waiting patiently, but you can see how the market faded by breaking to new highs, failed, breaking to new highs, and now we get a decent retracement. That's what I'm after. I will look at lower levels definitely when it comes back, as long as the New Zealand stay in the green zone. But definitely something I'm going to have on my radar for today. But trading isn't just about my insights, guys. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions and share your experiences, or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. And I've been trading since 2003. If you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I have been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey, and don't forget to trade responsibly, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.